Are you shitting me right now? I'm going to crash. I'm gonna crash out. So I'm eating a taffy. After all that, and the chat pit. God is testing me today. Devon, are you in chat right now? Because I know sometimes you look. Are you in chat? Is she in chat right now? If he's not, I'm gonna send him a goddamn toffee. No, taffy. Right, for context, by the way, for anyone that wasn't here before the stream started, my chat when I was testing out an OBS wasn't working. Right, wasn't showing up. I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on? Blah 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 blah. Like Streamlabs isn't working on OBS because OBS had an update, so I thought it was OBS and an update. And now clearly, apparently, it just fucking works, even though I already now made a spare. I'm gonna send a voice message to Devon. Devon, do me a favor and go in my stream right now. I'm about to goddamn crash out. Alright, I've sent him a voice message. I'm so sorry. Why is it me? Why is it always me, bro? Why have I been chosen? I'll fix it in a second, don't worry. What's happened is that because I made a very impromptu chat in Stream Elements, right? Like a backup chat. And what's happening is that the original chat and the update and the new chat that I made is now overlap. I'm so salty. Are you kidding me? No, Devon, seriously. Look at Devon cackling in chat. Devon, I'm so fucking mad, bro. And I was also DMing Devon. I was like, Devon, I need help, please. Like, literally. Sean, it's funny that you mentioned Monarch. I literally said to Devon, like, hey, I need you for tech support. What the hell's going on? Alright, let me get rid of... Oh god, I don't even know which one it is now, bro. Okay, there we go. I'm mad. I'm so mad. That's why I was late, by the way, chat, because I was trying desperately to think of, like, a way to fix it, and then I gave up. I was like, you know what, I'll just make do. I'll make a new chat. Bro, I'm being tested. Why is it always me? Why are my streams always scuffed in some way? Anyway, hi chat. Welcome back from my week off. We return immediately with Scuff. That's insane. I hope there's no one new here, because if there is, welcome. That's me. This is my life. Oh my god. It's your brand, Scuff Cat. Yeah, I'm a mid-scuffed streamer. That's my brand. I'm so mad, bro. Like, I'm not actually mad. Well, I kind of am. But, like, it is funny. Because, of course, it would happen with me. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit. Yeah, hello. Welcome. I've missed you guys from my week break. Chappie's here again. Hi, Chappie. Yes. He's not broken. Well, not yet. Everyone will be lurking, so be on your best behavior. Yeah. Devon is always lurking. Trying to figure out how to recover now. Yeah. So we're back with more Sonic Superstars. Now, last time I did beat the main story. But there's an extra story for Trip. I just realized you can't hear Chappie. I am so God, Jesus, goddamn, it just continues, bro. It continues. Alright, okay, Chappie's unmuted now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hello there, viewers, and the beautiful lady SPD64.
There we go, now you can hear. You got this, but I don't, Devon. Help. Alright. But yeah, this Trip story, which you guys said was not only as long as the main story, but is kind of like the main story on hard mode.
Bro is angry.
And I'm hoping that means that maybe they'll implement like a life system. No one's spoiling chat. I'm just kind of thinking out loud that they'll implement like a like a life system, like the timer will actually matter, like if you run out of time.
Conather plus she sends you hugs since you were struggling a lot.
And, you know, the timer will actually, you know, do its thing where, like, if you run out of time, then you lose a life kind of thing. I'm going to probably assume not. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I really like Sonic Superstars.
Dude. Start digging in your butt, twin.
Okay. Hi, Scuff. But yeah, I do think this game has been severely overlooked. Maybe controversial here. I don't... Maybe it's just because I haven't reached it yet, but I don't think the bosses were that hard, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Oh my god, alright. Man, you know what else is tragic about the whole situation with the chat? I made a perfectly good peppermint tea. You know, I like to have peppermint tea before stream, right? It's now cold as the fucking iceberg that the Titanic crashed into. I'm the Titanic. I'm sinking. Help. I mean, I'll still drink it. Are you kidding me? It's still tea. You think that'll stop me? Yeah. Ooh. Mm-mm. Oh, that's cold. It's still been tea though. It's just not warm. Ugh. Whoa, Nicole. No whoa about it. Oh, you may be wondering where the donation goal is. I'm doing so great. Chat, how am I doing for my week off break return? Might want to warm that back up. Hell no, I'll just drink it. You might be wondering where the donation goal is. Well, last time you guys reached the last donation goal, which was the Try Not to Laugh challenge, which we'll be doing on Friday.
Man, 10 minutes late. She fell off chat.
I need your goddamn sass today, chappy, alright? But basically, you guys hit the donation goal for the Try Not to Laugh challenge. We're going to be doing that on Friday. Thank you everyone for your submissions. The submissions are now closed, obviously. Mods, thank you for your hard work so far in terms of vetting those, so I can go in completely blind. But the next goal, I've already said what it is, but I'll pop it back up. I'll pop it up if I can find it. Help, where is it? Help me, help. Oh, found it. Are you ready? A new VTuber model. Like a Nicole 2.0, I believe, as the VTuber kids say. But yeah, it'll be a completely new model. So this model won't, you know, will be gone. New rigging. Still by still down by Cutie Cat, aka Danny. She has recently updated her style of Sonic VTuber models, and I want in on that. So yeah. Ash, thank you for being a Sapphire Team member for 3 months. Oh yeah, forgot about this thing. That's fine. But yeah, so I want to get in on that because her model looks adorable. I've messaged her about it. She's down to do it. And the plan is for this new model, obviously the new model, not only will it be a new kind of art style and rig, and in emotions like facial expressions, which include like a dizzy facial expression. It's like hotkeys and all that. It's like a dizzy facial expression, like a kind of simping in love kind of facial expression. Basically facial expressions, right? Because at the moment I mean, hold on, where's like a... Is that not? Hold on. Okay, bad example. It's not...
The Scuff King has arrived, lol.
Sure, I thank you for being a Sapphire Team member for 9 months. Hold on, why isn't it working? Why aren't the hotkeys working now? Hold on. Really? Out of all the times where I accidentally hit the numbers and it... Oh, you know what? Oh no, I don't have it on this model. That's why. God, even my brain's getting scuff. But the facial expressions I've done on this model, I've done myself in VTube Studio. and they're obviously not the best, but this time around they'll be properly like rigged and like set up by Danny because she's more experienced in that kind of thing. And they look really cute. But also what will come this new model will be obviously the summer outfit, the detective outfit.
Chappy upgrade when give the boy a hat.
I will, Chappy. I will, but not yet. What was it? Summer outfit, detective outfit, and an additional outfit. I won't say what the outfit will be, but hey, you get like a what was that noise?
Let's get it started.
Flamestorm1, thank you for the £5. Let's get it started. There we go, first donation. But yes, with this new model, it's jam-packed. You know, we get 3 outfits, one of them being a new outfit. Facial expressions, new art style, new rigging, so more kind of like of an animated kind of look. It'll be great. And this time, obviously, the target is less than the last goal. It's only 400 this time around. Well, only 400, I say. 400 this time around. Just to cover the cost for, like, Danny. Because I want to pay my friends. Yeah. I think I've covered it. I guess the only hint I'll give for, this additional outfit that I'll say for now is it is kind of tied to an upcoming Sonic game. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. We do really need to get cracking on with the game. Am I late? No, Mad Hatter, literally, I started late, don't worry. Alright. Oh god, I just realized. Okay, chat, you're gonna have to bear with the overlaying text again. Yep, there we go. Alright, hold on. There we go. Oh, Chappy, where are you? My boy. There he is. Alright. There we go. Okay, oh my god, chat, we can finally crack on with it. Jesus Christ, like half an hour later. No, hold on. I lied. I mean, I gotta adjust the screen. Sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, Trip. I need to say Chip. God damn. Trip's in the thing now. That's cute. I think it was about.
You left me in the other room. How could you?
I didn't mean to, Chappy. I'm sorry. Sorry, child. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready. Oh my god. Okay. So sorry. Alright. Christ. Oh god. Alright. Trip story, baby! Let me know the volume. I mean, granted, I haven't touched the volume, so let me know how it is. Oh, she's so... God, I'm sorry. I prefer this helmet design so much more than that. I'm sorry. Not that she isn't cute, but like... Wait, Nicole, what? Go back to the title screen. Why, Scar? Is it because Trip appears in the title screen? We saw. Don't worry, I'm starting. We're like half an hour late, Scar. Whoa! Wait, why is she kind of goated? Wait. Chat, am I right in assuming that the Chaos Emeralds that I collected, because I collected all the Chaos Emeralds last time in the main story, am I right in assuming that, like, those carry over into this? I'm assuming they do. Oh god. Yes? Okay, great. Oh god. Why am I playing like a game journalist right now? Am I being dumb? Hold on. There we go. Ow, she's fun to play as. What the hell? Oh, I just got 50 rings too. God damn it! I'm sorry. I let the side down. Oh god. Ah! That was... Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Help me! Oh god. Where am I going? I need a... Alright, hold on. Shake my head. Scott, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this on purpose. I've been through a lot, like for the past like half an hour, alright? Give me a break. There we go. Oh my god, Nicole, come on, get it together, girl. Go! I'm so sorry, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. It's not like time matters anyway. Apparently in this game. Wow. I like the her jumping animations, like just a long lizard. All the cat. Fuck me! God damn it! All right. Oh, okay, interesting. So they're adding like obstacles. Oh, okay. So I take it this is how it's. Oh no! Okay. Well, still no life system though. I kind of would have liked if there was like lives. That you had to... I did it again. I don't know. Like, I think that would have been nice, but that's just me. Oh, okay. Ah! Fool me twice. Shame on me. Wait, no. Fool me once. No. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me three times. Shut. Shut up. Skill issue. I did it. See? Whee. Oh, she's cute. I'll try and keep up with chat as much as I can. At least you can't get a game over this way, but yeah, but like, I kind of wish we did though, you know? Now turn super. I don't have enough rings. I got 0 rings, Scar, what do you mean? I'll try. Oh god, whoops. Oh god. Yeah, Scar, I don't think I'm gonna be turning super anytime soon, my guy. Hello? Ugh. So discombobulated. Like off the Scuff. I don't know why that's fucking me up so much. Oh, come on, Nicole. Come on, wake up.
Hey, I've eaten the emeralds before. Where is my super form?
I'll draw out at some point. Oh, thank God. Could you imagine me trying to get the Chaos Emeralds on this mode? Oh, thank God I got all of them, like... Fuck! Thank God I got all of them in the main story. Oh! Someone subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry that... Oh, God. Did I get another subscriber? God damn! Hello! Thank you, other subscriber. Oh God. I don't know, where am I going? Help me! Oh, it's a coin. I don't want the coin. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Locked in, Cham, locked in. Hey. Oh, I can go super now. Is there any point me going super now, though? I'm doing a sec. Dragon, yes. Do it. I will, Scar. Give me a second. I'm gonna drink my cold peppermint tea.
Use your super on the boss.
Oh, that's so... It's not like disgusting, but like it's so not as nice. Dragon! Oh. What? Did I get hit or did I back out of it? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Scar, don't yell at me. I don't know what happened.
Nicole moment.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. Drag on these nuts. Oh my God. It's fine, it's fine, we recovered, Very pretty design. Am I right, chat, or am I right? He's not going down, chat. There we go. I'm so sorry. Hey, at least I didn't like get rid of it, right? Like, it's fine. We're good. I just backed out of it, clearly. I thought that there was like multiple attacks, alright? Sue me. Oh my God. Yeah, that sure was a dragon. Oh my God. Oh. I had no idea you can undo the super form. Well, now you know. See, I'm educating the chat. I listen. Oh my God. Oh, it's the most broken super form? I could see it. Luckily that fight didn't drag on. I get it. That's funny. Scott, don't be mad, alright? I did it. I don't want to hear any bitching from you. Relax. Oh my God, that was so funny. Of course I would end up doing that. Cool. Ugh. It bodes well in terms of the start, doesn't it? Oh. Well.
What do you think of Trip's super form visually?
I like it. I really like it. It's very different. I mean, I love dragons anyway. So I, you know, of course I will love any, like, dragon kind of creature. Especially in Sonic. So I like it. I was gonna say, I'm practically there. Alright. Alright. I keep forgetting I can climb walls a trip.
So you like dragons, Nicole?
Yeah.
How about Dragon Ball Z?
I love Dragon Ball Z, hell yeah. I'm a Dragon Ball nerd. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Oops. That's the
Fun fact, a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. There we go. I was gonna say, the problem is I now have to relearn these levels. It's been a while. It's been at least a good, like, couple of weeks. But here's the thing already, right? It's like, am I... Am I struggling? Yes. Is it the game's fault? No. Absolutely not. In no way... Okay. In no way is it the game's fault. It's my fault, right? As a player. So well, again, it's very early days. I don't see how it's, like, bad in any way. Again, the only complaint I ever had about this game was that I do wish it was a bit harder in the sense of... Oh, nope. In the sense of, you know, like, bring back the life system, make it so that if you run out of time, it's like you lose a life situation. Ah! Hold on, I have to check that. Oh! Let me pause. Larry, thank you for the gifted membership. If you're a Sonic fan, it's almost obligatory that you must like DBZ in some form. Yeah, I found that. Most Sonic fans like Dragon Ball in some way. You horse's ass! It's fine. I lived. All part of the plan. Actually, you know what? You know what? Check this. Is the reason why I'm doing piss poor today, because I didn't have my hot peppermint tea. That's fine. Oh my god, go away. Alright. So if anyone's really to blame, I think we should blame OBS for lying to me. Alright. Alright. Oh god. Run away! It just came out at a bad time. Yeah, because didn't this come out kind of like alongside Frontiers? Like similar to how Mania came out with Forces? Or am I misremembering that? Oh, hold on, VTS Pog crashed. Why did you lose connection, Chappie? Hold on, Chappie lost connection. Let's just do it this way. There we go. No? Stream ended or connection lost. No? Oh god. No. I don't listen to myself. Okay. Hey, you know how I said that Chappie's working earlier? Clearly not. Oh god, am I going to have to restart it? Oh my. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna give Chappie a reboot. Hold on, hold on. No? Why is it saying that it's not? You jinx it. I did jinx it, you're right. Maybe I need to generate like a new link. Because it shouldn't be not working. Okay. Now VTS Pog isn't working. So I think we're gonna have to put Chappie away. Oh no! I'm sorry everyone. Say bye to Chappie. Oh god. Hold on, where is it? Bye bye Chappie. Everyone say bye. Apparently VTS Pog now doesn't want to whack. Okay. How you doing today in Sonic Superstars? Oh, we're doing fantastic. If I didn't already have like the big scuff that happened at the beginning of stream and like before stream, then I would probably take the time to try and fix it, but like I just don't think it's worth it at this point. Oh! Adam the Merc, thanks for being a member for a Sapphire tier member for 10 months. You complaining about your tea being cold has got to be the most British thing I've seen you do. Loving the stream, by the way. Also, coffee's better. I like both. Both is good. But it is, yeah, it is a very British thing for me to say, I agree. But again, and also a very British thing for me to still drink it regardless. Because I don't want to waste tea. You horse's ass. Gotta lock in, chat. But I 100% jinxed Chappie's downfall. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chappie. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Duh. I completely forgot about those. Completely forgot about the emerald powers. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. Ew. I finished it. Ugh. It's so cold. Alright. I hope, by the way, no one's getting their hopes up that I'm gonna finish this today. Like, I sincerely hope no one was actually thinking that was gonna be a thing. There's not a chance in hell. Come on, Nicole. There we go. Are we winning? Kinda. Are we not all winning in this crazy game of life? I think so. Ugh, you horse's ass. Oh god, itchy. Worst time to have an itchy nose. No, fuck. I love that he was just waiting for me at that point. He was like, bro, you good? So, chat, tell me, just to make conversation whilst I'm playing, is Trip's story where people found it to be, like, too hard or, like, kind of mid or whatever? Like, what was the thing, like, which part specifically in the game's two stories did a majority of people kind of find it to be mid, I guess? That was the general vibe I got, is that people found this game to be just kind of mid. I'll try and like read it when I can, obviously. Oh God, I knew that was gonna hit. Oh, come on, go, bitch, go! I jumped right over this ring. Oh well, fine. Alright. I think the final boss of Trip's story does the Sonic 2 boss thing where you have to do it all with no rings. Are you shitting me? Oh no. Let's see. I've had people complain about Trip's final boss, the end. The last boss in normal story was annoying for people in Trip's 2. I've heard people complain about Trip's final boss. I think the final boss is what. Okay, so it's just the final boss. But is that really like what the main issue was for people to kind of have this game be considered mid? Because again, I understand why people would probably consider it mid, given that Actually, I'll keep playing whilst I'm saying this. Because, again, the no life system, if the timer runs out, there's like no consequence. Like, people can say like, oh, it takes away, like, you know, you don't get a time bonus score, but let's be real. Scores in Sonic games, like even the classic games, have never been super important to a lot of players, right? It's just kind of like a high score situation, right? So to me, when I see that all that I get as a consequence for the timer running out is I just don't get a high number in a score that doesn't add anything necessary to the gameplay or anything, then I'm just kind of like, why should I care? You know? Whereas with the timer running out and you losing a life because of it, that was more of an actual consequence. Ooh. Oh god. But yeah, that was more of an actual consequence. So I can see why people would see... And again, the no life system... Oh god, bloody hell. And the no life system overall just being a factor. Like, for me, I'll say it this way. On stream, I said that I gave this game so far a 9 out of 10. But then on Twitter, I actually changed my mind and I gave it an 8 out of 10 because of those the reasons I just said, you know? Because that's literally my only gripe with this game. It's just that they did make it kind of too easy in that sense. So if it is a case where like it is just the final boss that's hard, it's just like I don't know. So I'm just curious if that's if the whole final boss is really the reason why people weren't super fond of this game. Because if that's the case, then I don't know about that, Chief. I think that's a bit of a weak reason to not like the game. So I'm going to, that's why I'm asking you guys, because I'm going to assume it's more than just the final boss. At least hope it's just more than the final boss, because again, if it's literally just one boss out of an entire game that people are complaining about, I don't know. Because I just find this game very charming. Is it anything like major, like story-wise? No. But it's, you know, like a Sonic game. It's a classic Sonic game. There are stakes, but it's not like, you know, super duper world ending like the modern Sonic games are. I don't think it was trying to be. Oh god, Nicole, come on. I don't know, people may call me like a Sega apologist or whatever, like, I guess. For saying this. I don't know. I was gonna say, please give me a checkpoint, for the love of God. Also, I think a rule of thumb I'm gonna say in terms of Trip Superform is that I probably won't use it in the level itself because that feels kind of cheating. Granted, I say that. I was gonna say that I'll probably like... See, I knew what I was doing, chat. Don't worry. I was gonna say I'll probably use it like in a boss. Which, yeah, that's kind of cheating too, but at the very least I want to be able to play the levels without cheating. If I'm already gonna be cheating during the bosses. Once I finish this boss, I'll read what everyone's saying about Sonic Superstars, don't worry. Oops. I pressed the cancel button. It's fine, you know. Hey, you know, that's what I get. You know, that's what I get. Alright. Wait, what do I have to hit? Yeah, because they've made it difficult to... oh my god, that's right. Yeah, okay, now I remember how this boss goes. So even the super... See, there you go. Even... Listen, the super form wouldn't have done jack shit. You know, it would have been a waste of time. Oh, fuck me. It's fine. Alright. Let's go out. Yeah. Oh god. Alright. Ah, yes, this tactic. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, I could just I could just stay here. That's great. There we go. Also, am I right in assuming, oh god, that they up the amount of times you gotta hit the boss? Like, I'm assuming it goes from 6 to 12 in Trip Story. If this is hard mode, I would have thought. Oh, that feels like that should have hit. There we go. Alright, let me reach up. My god, this takes forever. That's what I mean. It definitely felt like it took longer than original, right? So that's why I'm wondering if they've like doubled the amount of times you gotta hit. Oh god, that must mean that Trip's final boss is gonna be like 24 hits. Alright. Right, before I do anything else, let's return to the world map, and then, okay. Now, it wasn't the main factor. I think the issue is also the $60 price point. I mean, that's just any game. Because, all scores used to do was give you a continue on game overs, really. It could also, because lack of lives. It could also be that this game's compared to Mania, which I feel is kind of unfair. Yeah, if you're comparing this game to Mania, that is unfair. Like, come on. If you ask me, the game plays things too safe. After Mania, people want something truly original, but you could argue a lot of the zones feel like older classic zones. Do they? To me, I feel like they've been like mainly original, like new zones. Am I missing out? Are they like remade zones? I don't know, to me these feel pretty original. Because there were lives and game overs, you wouldn't have played it till the end. But that's what I mean, right? I would have struggled more. I will say those games nowadays are far more merciful than ye older games. Ever seen the Sega Sonic arcade game where Mighty and Ray first appeared? Good grief. Oh, I played that. I played that on an arcade machine around one of my friend's house one time. It is hard though. I agree. There's also the fact that this feels like it was heavily catered to the co-op experience. If you don't have someone else playing it with you, it doesn't make you feel like you're getting the full experience. Is that the case? I don't know. I feel like I'm having fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an apologist, but I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun at the moment. That and there's the bosses being a tad slow and tedious. I think it's because it's a classic Sonic game and Sonic fandom is sick and tired of him and they just want Sega to get rid of him, especially after he was shoehorned into Sonic Forces. For me personally with classic Sonic, I guess at that point I'll move on to the next level at this discussion. That I will say that my only grievance with classic Sonic in the kind of modern era was him being shoehorned alongside modern Sonic. Like in the same game where they would say, oh, you can play as multiple characters, but it's literally just Sonic and Sonic. Like that isn't multiple playable characters, that is the same like fucking guy. But also like, it kind of, oh god. It was during a time where it felt like Sega had no faith in their own IP. In the sense of they had no faith in modern Sonic. Oh my god, why did I do that? In modern Sonic being able to stand on his own again, right? It felt like, to me anyway, I don't know if anyone else agrees, it just kind of felt... It just kind of felt like they were... Is it like putting... I think that's the correct use of the term, putting all your eggs in one basket. In the sense that, yeah, like they felt like the only way to make a good modern Sonic, Jesus Christ, to make a good modern Sonic game was to have classic Sonic in there. And for modern, I mean, I like both modern and classic. I forgot, I can get rid of these. For both, I like both modern and classic. And I would say probably more so I like modern. But I mean, you guys can tell, I still really love classic. It just, I don't know, it was frustrating because it's like, man, I just kind of want modern Sonic to be his own thing again. Like, why do we have to have modern, I mean, not modern, why do we have to have, like, classic Sonic there with, like, almost, like, supervising modern? Like, I don't know, it felt very weird. And a lot like, again, like I said, that Sega didn't have much faith in their own IP in a modern sense. Which was bullshit, because they should have had more faith. And it almost felt like that they, not wanting to erase modern Sonic necessarily. Where am I? Oh, I'm there. Erase modern Sonic necessarily, but they were definitely like, he was definitely being overshadowed by classic, right? That's, to me, what it felt like. And that is why I had a bit of an issue with classic showing up all the time, because it felt, yeah, it really felt like he wasn't going away. Generations was great, right? There was a purpose for modern, I keep saying modern, for classic Sonic being there. Forces, no reason. Like, I remember the very first reveal trailer during the, I think it was the 25th, it was the 25th, American, like, it was like a Sonic convention in America. I think it was the 25th anniversary where they revealed, and Izuku was like, I have one more thing, and everyone was like, oh my god, Modern Sonic. And they teased about like an additional character being there and being there alongside Sonic during this like really gritty like looking setting, right? And mind you of how big the modern Sonic cast is, right? It could have been a number of characters. It could have even been Shadow, right? But the fucking character that they went with was classic Sonic. Like I said, just Sonic in a different skin. And I remember at the time, I feel like a lot of people are backtrack on this now, to be honest. But at the time, let's be honest, at the time, the fandom was severely hyped about Classic being there. There was a lot of like cheering when he appeared. You know, people were hyped that he was there. I remember at the time feeling like I was in the minority because I groaned when I saw him. I won't lie. And I love Classic Sonic. But when I saw him appear, yeah, I was like, oh my god, really? Like, really? Like, why? Why? Like, why aren't we going with any of the modern characters? Oh, I just realized I ran out of rings. Like, why aren't we going with any of the millions of modern characters that you could have gone with? That would have probably made it a lot more interesting, like Silver or something, like come on. Or Blaze, or again, even Shadow, as much as I think he's being overused. Like outside of his own year. I just remember being really disappointed. I still had faith in the game. Definitely. But I also, there was, Jesus. There also was a level of disappointment already. But, you know, I still got the game, obviously. I got the game day one. Oh my god, Nicole, come on. Well, I got the game day one. And I keep moving my mouse by accident on here. You know, and I played all through it, and first off, I hated the Classic Sonic stages. They were not fun to play. And I don't know, it just kind of felt like outside of the Mania tie-in, which again, not too sure if that was needed. As cute as it was. Classic didn't do anything, bro. Other than like Tails getting weirdly attached to him. I like using, oh kiddo, and using him as like a surrogate Sonic, almost. And I don't know. It just, that was my issue. But I think saying that people, or like anyone that doesn't like this game, oh, because we're sick of seeing Classic Sonic, I think that's this is a nitpick of it. That, like, if you're complaining about this game, where it's set in the classic setting, it's not him overtaking, oh my god, the modern setting, like he did in Forces. It's in his own, you know, I don't want to say world, but like his own, well, I guess kind of like his own world, right? Like his own land. His own domain, then I think that's a bit unfair. Like, it's a fun, charming classic Sonic game, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Again, the only issue I have is just I feel like they kind of babied it, assuming for like younger audiences and like newer Sonic fans. Which, hey, if they want to do that, fine. I just kind of wish there was an option to turn on the lives. Oh, fuck me. If there was an option, if it was like optional to have no lives and game overs, then I think I would feel differently. But it's kind of like how Sonic Free Riders failed, in my opinion, because they relied solely on the Kinect, which I get why, but it would have been, I feel like the game definitely would have benefited from the option to use controllers. Oh god, Nicole, what are you doing? And I think that kind of killed the game for a lot of people, was just that the fact that, you know, you had to have Kinect. Anyway, on to the next level. let me check chat. So I hope you guys don't mind if I ramble about like Sonic discussion and stuff like that, like during this. This Grunkly, he lives. Let's see. So I just wanna let me read the chat. Why do people compare this game to Mania? They're completely separate in events and whatnot. I think it's just because it's a quote unquote modern classic Sonic game. I honest to God think that's the reason. I'm just kind of skimming through chat. Have you seen the Forces concept art? It could have been so much more. Well, I mean, typical Sega fashion, as much as we all love them, they've not got the best track record with execution. They tend to have very good ideas, but the way they execute it tends to be, I feel like, not to their fullest potential. And I think that's why a lot of us do stick around with Sonic, is that we feel like there could be more. There could be just like overall better. I mean, we still enjoy it, we still enjoy the characters, but it just kind of feels like, yeah, Infinite was a totally underutilized character. 110%. That's what I mean. It's even stuff like 06. Now granted, 06 I believe was more due to time constraints and they have way stricter deadlines at that point, whereas now they've kind of eased up more on that, which, great, awesome. Frontiers, like I've said before, is a great step in the right direction for that. Oh god. I need to remember I can, like, climb to walls. Come on, Nicole. But yeah, it's a great step in the right direction for that. But yeah. But again, here's the thing. I've always said I do sympathize with Sega because I love Sonic fans. Obviously, I am one. But my god, Sonic fans can be very picky. They can change their minds very rapidly out of nowhere. They can go from saying that they want classic Sonic to appear more to being like, oh, we don't like classic Sonic, get rid of it, blah, 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 blah. Like, so I do kind of sympathize. Where am I going? Okay. I do kind of sympathize with Sega. Well, not kind of, I very much sympathize with Sega for that. Because it can't be easy, because I think, here's what Sega's problem is. And I can't remember if I've said this before. But I'll say it anyway. My issue, the problem with Sega quite often is that they're trying to please everyone. They have people-pleasing not to diagnose Sega, but like they do have people-pleasing tendencies, and this is coming from someone who notoriously people-pleases, is getting better, but still does kind of people-please sometimes. They have the habit. Okay, you know what? Fine game. They have the habits of people-pleasing, right? They want to appeal to old audiences, oh my god, come on. They want to appeal to new audiences, but they also want to appeal to, yeah, new and old audiences. The problem with that is, obviously if they're thinking new audiences, they tend to think of kids, which is fair. Sonic, at the end of the day, is a kid's, IP. He was a video game character for a video game for children. That will never change. As much as we all don't want to admit that we're too old for Sonic, we are, right? But the problem with that is if them trying to appeal to kids, we get kind of that wasn't a good idea. We get situations kind of what am I doing? Actually, you know what I can use that I haven't used often? There we go. I need to use mine more. Oh, what the hell was even the point of that, Nicole? No point of that at all. But yeah, we get situations like this game where they dumb it down, and I don't think that's the way they should be going about it. I definitely think they need to... I don't think I need to... Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I've said this, but... Oh. Is this fun? Yeah, they don't need to dumb down again. Like, kids are smarter than adults give them credit for. And I'm not being funny, but if us, a lot as kids, could deal with games like Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and CD, where there was a life system, I think these kids can deal with, you know, I think these kids can deal with a life system, like kids nowadays can deal with a life system. And it was also a point where they were trying to appeal to people to Sonic haters. Now, this is something I'm gonna make into a video regarding the social media team specifically. They were trying so hard, you guys remember this, where they were really self-deprecating. They wanted to appeal to people like Egoraptor and all these people that heavily criticized Sonic as a franchise and just overall, quite honestly, hated it no matter what. And there was nothing that Sega would have done that would have changed their minds. There's nothing that Sega would have done that would have changed their minds on that. They were always going to not like Sonic. They were always going to find Sonic to be a series that they find to be mid. And, oh my god. As is, you know, they're right. They're allowed to have that opinion. But the problem with Sega is it kind of felt like they could never accept that. And so they tried their damnedest to... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, never mind, I'm not. They tried their damnedest to appeal to those haters, to try and like... It's like the equivalent of like, how are you doing, fella? Like, I'm gonna relate to you as like a weird step-parent is trying to relate to their new teenage stepchild who hates them, right? It was just very try-hard. It got old very quick. It made it less fun to be a Sonic fan at that point. Just overall not the best business plan. Again, I'll make a video going into it more at some point because I definitely want to. And it's no shade necessarily to anyone that was on the social media team at that point, because honestly, like I've said before, I can't really blame them. I can't really... Turn around, you bitch. I can't really blame the social media team and Sega necessarily for doing it in the first place, because I get why. They were desperate at that point, when you think about it. As I think any of us would be. The problem is that it overstayed its welcome. That was the problem. Sega didn't know when to kind of let that go. Because again, they were trying to please people. As is kind of their goal, because they want to sell product, right? They want to appeal to as many people as possible. The problem is, and listen, this is for all the people pleasers in chat, including myself, that I've had a very hard lesson I've had to learn. You can't please everyone. It is physically impossible to do so. There will always be, there's a lot of people in this world, there will always be one person that will dislike you or dislike a decision or anything like that, no matter what you do. That's just how it is, and I think Sega are getting there, but they've had to come to realize that, and I think that was a lot of their problem. Like, on paper, it sounds like, oh great, yeah, let's appeal to like a wide range of audiences. On paper sounds great. In excuse me, in practice, not as good. Not as doable, right? That's not to say that I don't think Sega should appeal to kids. Because again, Sonic is a IP made for kids, right? 110% they should still appeal to kids, like, kind of how they've been doing. But just don't insult their intelligence. And I think as long as they understand that their core audience and the people that will buy all of the Sonic stuff will most likely still be older Sonic fans, as long as they kind of accept that and they're cool with it, I think, yeah, They're getting there, like I said, they're getting there. Anyway, God, my throat is sore from how much I'm so sorry. I hope this is like entertaining to listen to. Me rambling about Sonic and like kind of almost impromptu Sonic discussion, like on stream. I mean, when you think about it, the bosses are just, I could probably just stay here. Just follow him around. Drink some water? I will in a second. Fire! The game is like so confused right now. God, that camera. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. Before we challenge, I do need to drink water. Goodness me. Alright. Let me see. Dang, that analogy fits kind of what the people pleasing thing? It's just because I can relate. Oh god. I remember Radical Soda saying in a review Sega needs to kind of stop pandering and make an enjoyable game, not a nostalgic one. Yeah, and again, I do think they are getting there. Again, regardless of what people think of Frontiers, regardless of your issues with Frontiers, I think we can all admit that it is definitely a step in the right direction in terms of them kind of getting away from... I'm gonna move because it's like a flashing light. I don't want to give anyone a seizure. Stepping away from nostalgia, stepping away from, you know, pandering as much. You know, I mean, the open, quote-unquote open zone, even though it's open world, but whatever. Again, it's a step in that kind of direction. Sorry if I'm not like doing super well with catch up with chat. It is harder without Chappie. Good. Eggbot being like, stop. Let's see. I mean, you know what? Hey, let's we play through these levels, because to be honest, it's pretty much the main story, but with Trip. Does anyone? I don't know. Does anyone have any like discussion topics they want me to yap about some more whilst I blitz through this? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of blitzing. I'm kind of getting through this like quicker than I thought I would, for the most part. I don't care what anyone says, Sonic Frontiers was the best Sonic story we've got in over a decade. Ian Flynn is a fantastic writer. Oh. Hold on, is that buffering? Or is that my phone? Chat, is the stream buffering or is that just my phone? I think it's just my phone. Someone let me know. Oh no. Why are people saying oh no? No, there was some buffering. Oh, Jesus, that bodes well. Right, I was gonna say... that kind of, I guess, could be a topic of discussion, right? Because I kind of joked about it in, the last Sonic Superstar stream, but I do feel like it's important to talk about. And that is Ian Flynn. What happened? Did you see that desync? Did you guys see that? Chat, you know what? I'll keep going. But because my god, some of you guys are way too harsh on that man. Like, way too harsh. And it kind of ties back into what I said about Sonic fans just not being happy. Because for context, right? Ian Flynn was a writer for the Archie comics before they got cancelled, right? He was notoriously known for writing Sonic pretty well, and the characters and everything. He was often praised. And this was during the time where Pontact and Graf, I think, yeah, those are the names, were the writers for the Sonic games. Or at least the English writers for the Sonic games. Like, localization-wise. And at that time, there was people having not vibing with the writing of the games, myself included. And so people were often saying, please get rid of Pontact and Graf, because they don't know and Pontact and Graf, if anyone feels too bad, Pontact and Graf have outwardly said that in the I think it was nearing 10 years or was 10 years of writing for Sonic, they actually didn't know much about him and the characters, and they hadn't done much research other than like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and maybe a couple of the classic games. Right, so why did I do that? There was obviously a lot of people that were wanting for there to be new writers for the English localization of the Sonic games. And one of, if not the main guy that people were wanting, to the point that there was a whole ass petition called, oh, what was it? What was it called? There was like a name for it. Or maybe it was just like Ian Flynn, like, or Flynn for Sonic, or something like that. It was something like that, right? Where there was a whole petition that was trending, where people were wanting Ian Flynn to come on and write for the Sonic games, or at the very least do the English localization for the Sonic games. I remember, because I signed the damn thing, and I remember retweeting it and promoting the hell out of it, because I heavily agreed, and I still agree to this day, that it was the right decision, that Ian Flynn is doing a great job. But anyway, and so the petition got signed. It was very popular, like I said. People were often talking about it. They were like, hey, get this man on. It got to a point where Sega definitely took notice, because it started when Ian Flynn, he wrote an episode for Sonic Boom when the TV show was still a thing. And that was kind of a big deal, right? Because other than the comics, he hadn't written any official Sonic media other than the comics. So this was kind of a big deal, and this was definitely like got people excited, again, myself included, because we were thinking, oh my god, like, does that mean that they've noticed him? That's gotta mean they've noticed him. Oh, excuse me. And clearly that did mean that. Because obviously, like, how many years later, like, well, I mean, it's not, granted, he's not been the writer for that long, but it's also not been, like, that short amount of time. I'll say, like, I guess a good few years later, they've obviously now brought him on. They got rid of Pontact and Graf, thank goodness. No, again, sure, they're nice guys, but they just didn't know. They should have done way more research at this point, for Sonic. And yeah, they brought him on. He's now the writer, or again, at the very least, the writer for the English localization of Sonic and the games. Great, awesome. But now, people are complaining that he puts too many references in. He, you know, oh, he's not writing the characters well, he's mischaracterizing them, like, even to the point where people, mainly on Twitter, but I mean, it's Twitter, so of course, are claiming that Ian is misogynistic towards Amy. Like, Amy specifically. I mean, I think I've seen a few people just say he's misogynistic to the female characters overall, with how he writes them. Which is a very outlandish claim, and granted it is Twitter, so, you know, not really surprising. But yeah, so it's kind of definitely got to a point where people are doing a 180 on this man. And I think that is such bullshit, right? Because here's the thing, my whole thing about people complaining, there's too many references. what was not one of the main reasons that the petition for Ian to be brought on made because we hated that Pontact and Graf didn't do enough research and weren't referencing enough and doing more world building for Sonic? Because I remember that. God. Because I remember that being a pretty goddamn big reason, if not one of the sole reasons, right? For Ian from being brought on. And so it's bizarre to me that people are now complaining that it's too many references and too much world building. And it's like, guys, we can't have it both ways. It's one or the other, right? Did I hear that? It was like knocking. Oh my god. Is that my neighbor? I swear to god, it's my neighbors. But anyway. Oh wait, was it? It wasn't the wall. I thought the sound of the barrels was my neighbors banging against the wall, like as if they were fighting again on stream. I think it was the barrels. Hold on. It was that. That actually scared me, bro. What was I saying? Well, I've had that in my bones. But yeah, no, it's crazy that, you know, people have done this 180 on this man. Claiming he's misogynistic, that he's a poor writer, he doesn't know what he's doing, get someone else, he mischaracterizes them, blah blah blah. And it's like, guys, like, we wanted him on. So why are we now complaining that Sega brought him on? I'll just make sure it is the barrels. No, it totally is. But like, why are we complaining that he's doing what we asked, that he's doing exactly what we wanted him to do? You know, like, I don't get it. Oh, that was it. I was gonna say that in terms of the references, right? I don't mind them. Like, do they feel a bit awkward at times? Yeah. But my god, I prefer this writing over what the hell we had, which was really bad writing. I'll just say it. It wasn't great. It wasn't good. They mischaracterized the characters of anything, right? And there were two guys on the job. This is one guy. I think Evan Stanley has also sometimes been brought on. I can't remember. But like, this is one dude, and he's been writing for Sonic for so many years. And there was a petition. And my god, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. He gets so much shit from the fans for such nothing burgers. Because oh, he doesn't write the character how I want the character to be written. And it's like, it goes back to the whole people pleasing thing, right? Like, you literally, it's impossible to please some Sonic fans. They will never be happy. You know, and I feel bad for him. And listen, I'll say it. I am an Ian Flynn defender. I think people are way too harsh on him. I think people need to chill the fuck out. I think he's doing a great job. Could it be better? Of course it could. Would it be nice if the, you know, the English localization was word for word, or but like much closer to the original Japanese translation, like in terms of the characters and everything? Of course. But people have also got to remember, it's not just Ian's call. Ian has said before, I'm pretty sure, that he doesn't make the... I'm being dumb. Ian doesn't make... Ian doesn't make all the calls in the Sonic games and the writing and how Sega want the English localization to go. He doesn't make the calls. That's Sega. Right? So it's kind of like, if you got any issue with... Oh god. Oh god. Help. Help me! Oh! No, 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 no. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like it's kind of like if you got any issue with how the localization team does it, you gotta remember that Sega. Why did I do that? I saw that happen. Oh, calm down, game. They wouldn't approve anything if they weren't happy with it, right? They would, if they weren't happy with how Ian did, okay, it's fine, did any of the localization and writing, you know, they wouldn't approve it. I'm sure there are parts of the writing that Ian isn't fond of. I'm sure there are disagreements that they've had. I'm sure that like it's a case where, you know, he probably doesn't agree fully with some of the characterization, but he's being told just do it. Like, this is how we want it, right? He doesn't have sole control over what he writes. Does he have an influence? Of course he does. He's the writer. They brought him on. But he's also, again, I just feel like people like Sonic, again, I love this fandom, but there is a real problem with scapegoating for like not only the writers but the VAs too, right? It even goes down to stuff like you know, how VAs say certain lines as the characters, right? It's like these guys are constantly used as scapegoats, and it sucks. And I just feel bad, you know? So yeah, I in my personal opinion, I love Ian Flynn's writing. Hello, sir? Whee! Whee! Anyway, I love his writing. I think, quite honestly, in terms of Sonic games, in recent years, 10 times better than Podcast and Grab. I think people are insane if they're like, get rid of Ian Flynn. Like, I think they need to get over themselves a little bit. Like, again, am I fully happy with how characters are characterized, like Amy? No, and again, I'll get into that. But I'm not blaming Ian Flynn, right? And I'm not saying that I agree with every writing decision he makes. I'm not. But I'm also recognizing that he's not the sole reason for that. He's just the face of it. He's not the one that makes the final call. Oh my god, Nicole. Also, chat. Okay, going back to Sonic Superstars for a second. Aren't I like halfway through Trip's story now? Like, do you think it's worth me ending stream soon, or do you think I could beat this in like another hour? Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Again, sorry that I'm not really keeping up with chat too much. It's literally just because, like, you know. I don't have enough rings. God damn it. Well. Oh my god, I can't even cling to the walls. How am I supposed to get up there? Hold on. There we go. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Hello? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. That's about the goddamn say. I was about to say, can you give me a goddamn way up? Thank you. God, this boss is very reliant on you having the water thing. Yeah, chat, let me know if you think I could probably beat this in like one go. Because I'm pretty sure, like, if I remember correctly with the... Oh my god. With the main story, this was like definitely halfway. Okay. Get it! Oh god, this is not bode well. Oh god. Get it! There we go. No! Bruh. Oh my god, this is tough. There we go. Alright. Let's see, what's Trip's special? Isn't the special is... Wait, remind me what the special is? It's a super form, isn't it? No, you're right, it isn't... I don't know, actually. You're almost halfway there. I've seen people like mention Rouge's voice, and I'll be honest. Listen, I feel like I'm certified to say this. Rouge's current VA is kind of a piece of shit. So I wouldn't, you know, don't feel too bad in terms of like not liking her voice. Though I will say that her voice direction, like, outside of the shitty human being that she is, I do agree that Sega have been super inconsistent with her, with Rouge. They can never, like, decide if they want to go for the higher pitch voice, which I don't get why you would, or the lower pitch kind of voice. Oh god, I forgot how loud these fucking saws are. Oh god. I don't know, also can I just say, again, go back to Superstars real quick. Am I wrong for thinking I'm kind of blitzing through this a little bit? I feel like I'm getting through this much quicker than I did in my original run. Maybe so, you know what the reason for that actually may be? It could also be because I'm not, like, having to look for the emeralds. Oh, Jesus, this is so loud, bro. I was gonna say, those are probably also the reason. It's because I'm not having to look for the emeralds this time around. Because before, I would also be searching for, like, the rings, and then having to deal with those stages, and building scrunkly. So now I'm able to literally just, like, blitz through levels. Oh god. Whew. Yeah, because my mindset is if I can literally like beat this game fully tonight, then I don't see why I wouldn't. Like, why not? Jesus Christ, this is so loud! I forgot how loud the swords were. Okay, I need a ring. Yep. Got it. So let me check. Let me check. Yeah, I've been speeding through this. Well, you're not getting the emeralds. Are you going to finish a whole game? Who knows? I finished a whole game before. I finished Portal 1. We finished Yakuza 0 not too long ago. We finished Sonic Unleashed. We finished Sonic... Well, no, we didn't finish Sonic 1. We technically finished Sonic 3, just not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So we finished games on this channel before. But chat, do you think how long do you think the rest of this game will take? Like this story, rather. Like, would you say about an hour, or do you think it'll be like more? It'll be like 3 hours. Because if it's gonna be like 3 hours, then I may as well like end stream in a bit. Like I'm not gonna be sitting there for another 3 hours. Much as I love you all. I don't mind going over time. Just because I did start quite late. Because of the Scuff earlier. Two to 3 hours. Alright. Ah, god damn, all those rings for this gold, bro. I forgot how loud this level is. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Again, I'm actually very glad that I got all the Chaos Emeralds in the original story. Could you imagine me trying to get the Chaos Emeralds here? Oh, no. Ah, damn it, I was close to 50. Yeah? Gotta go have dinner, I'll be back later. Alright, see you in a bit, Shad. Holy piss and hell. Okay. Ah, god damn it. I'm supposed to get him. It's fine. Bag on him. Oh god, no. Alright. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's now like instead of 6, you gotta hit him like 12 times. Which again, that probably means that the final boss will be like 24 hits. I'm hoping though in that regard, muscle memory will kind of come into play. And I'll remember kind of what I had to do. And what? Okay. Ugh. Alright. I'm trying to like remember what stages are up to this one. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're good, we're good. Maybe that's why, like, people felt the bosses were, like, so tedious and long. Like, especially in 𝓵TRIP'S story. Because, yeah, they definitely doubled it. I refuse to believe that they didn't. So I'm assuming that's why, like, people felt that the bosses were annoying and hard and, like, took ages. That's just my assumption. There we go. Can't get him. Debug! Oh. Ah, she's so cute. Whoa. Finish either Press Factory Zone or Golden Capital Zone, then call it a day. So if you beat 𝓵TRIP'S final with spare time, maybe you can play the last story. How long's the last story? Just out of a matter of interest. Like, is I swear to God, if you guys say it's as long as 𝓵TRIP'S story, like the main story. Oh my God! All right. Let's fucking go. 𝓵TRIP is very fun to play. I'll be honest, 𝓵TRIP might be my favorite character to play in this game, which is probably the point. Oh yeah, I forgot the mechanic. Okay. God damn it. Oh, just a fight? Okay. Yeah, okay. So what? It was finished this zone? Because obviously we got Golden Capital. I know there's like that digital one. Like the pixelated world. Well, oh, so I'm, hold on. Was it this? The last story is boss fight about 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we'll finish Press Factory Zone, like I said. Because that should be enough time where it's like the usual kind of stream time, but also, you know, kind of making up for the Scuff earlier. If everyone is cool with that. Because I thought we were closer to the finish of the story. Apparently not so. Okay. Imagine if I still got hit by that. Like, even though I slow down time. Oh god. You know what? It's fine. 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 Horse's ass. It feels like they made the press faster in this mode. Which again, fair, because it's supposed to be hard mode. Oh god. Alright. Monkey! Oh my god, DK, I love your new game. I'm definitely utilizing the Chaos Emerald like powers more, I feel. Oh god. Ah, fuck me. Alright, it's fine. Oh god. No, get off. Pissing wall. Oh my god, could you imagine if I die like immediately? Oh god. Oh, do you see? Guys, do you see in that corner? Oh no, you can't really see it because my thing's cut. There's like a trick clone that's trapped. Help her. She's like actually stuck there. That's a glitch. Oh god, I was too busy looking at the clone. Okay, now she's gone. That was weird. Oh no, I still got him. That's fine. I was about to say, that would have been cheeky. Ooh. I was gonna say, maybe I should do this. Oh god, you know what? This is a mistake. Oh no. So yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's why people didn't like the bosses, because they were just very repetitive, which I can understand. Like, repetitive, they definitely longer, like I said, the length of them. Like, it definitely feels like already that I'm having to hit them more times than in the original. Chicken. Alright. Just gonna check the world map to see if there's an act. I think there's an act 2. Yes, there is. Alright. So yeah, we'll do act 2, and then we'll leave it at that. Let's finish off this zone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now. Oh. Fuck me. Oh my god. There we go. God, they were trying so hard for that to not work in my favor. Oh no. Where's the button? Oh, they've been meaner with these buttons. Oh, they were meaner in terms of the placement of these buttons. Alright. I missed it. Fuck me. Alright. Okay. Well, I already very bad start. It's because I'm getting tired. This is probably a good thing, but that we're stopping in a bit. Oh, why do I need to not go up there? Why'd I do that again? Why did I do that again? Why? I knew. Okay. No. Ah, fuck. There we go. where am I supposed to go? Hello? I no idea where I was supposed to go there. Oh god. Alright. There. Oh, come on. Let me in, please. Oh my god, please. There we go, I was supposed to go in there. I knew I was supposed I knew that the rocket did something. Oh, I pressed it while it was fine. I mean, hey, you know what? I did ask for challenge. I did ask for the game to be harder. So, yeah. And they definitely made it harder. I'm still enjoying it though. Ew. Oh, I should have put that button. Just, you know what? I'll wait. I'm just kind of going for it, even if I'm getting hit by like everything. Listen, if it works, it works. Nicole, stop going under the thing that will crush you. That hurts. Wait, it wasn't it, I think what it might be, because wasn't it that in the main story, if you hit the button and turned off the power, those get turned off too? Why did I do that? Those get turned off too? I think maybe that's it. I swear to god that's what they used to do. I think that's what's confusing me. Oh, well, I didn't want to go in there, but whatever, it's fine. You guys making fucking puns in chat? Because I'm very proud of you. But stop it, it's funny. Stop being funny, chat. Stop being hilarious and funny and haha and goofy. The chat tends to get a bit quirky at night. How are you still going? Yeah, I'm stopping after this act though, Scuff. But I'm definitely like halfway, I would say. Hold on, that's not fair. Hold the fuck on, Sega, that's not fair. I was forced into a zone, Sega. That's not fair. That's cheeky. Oh, that was nasty. They tried to destroy me. Ooh. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Wow. That's not Sweet Dream theme at all. I was trying to reference Sonic 2. Alright. Oh, interesting. Alright, I got the super form. You know, I'm gonna skip the cutscene. We've seen this cutscene. Dragon! Oh god. Oh god. Stop! I literally all I have to do is just stay here. That's all I have to do, is just stay on him. Careful going. Wait, why do I have to be careful going super it? Oh, can you still get crushed by the thing? Even if you're super? You can still be crushed? Damn. Makes sense, I guess, but like... Anyway. Alright. Alright. You know what? We'll go to the one map. We got through quite a bit of it. Because, remind me, it's... Okay, so we're at Zone 8 now. It's 11 zones, isn't it? Like, I know it's like at least 10, but isn't it 11? Oh, I need to bring chat close to me. 4 zones left. Well, there you go. Alright, we'll leave that until next week. Then hopefully, like chat said, we can do the final story too. So I may next week start maybe half an hour earlier or an hour earlier. I'll see how I feel. Ugh, stretch. Alright. God, I've like fucked up my wrist or something. God damn, oh Chappie, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to be here. The way I was holding my wrist probably wasn't healthy. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining. I'm glad that first off the chat worked in the end. I apologize for the scuff at the beginning. I apologize for starting late, but hopefully this made up for it. Yeah, we got through 8 zones in the span of what, like 2 hours? I don't know. I think that's pretty impressive. This mode is definitely challenging. It's definitely, I mean, I asked for a challenge. So, you know, I did ask and I have been given a challenge. Still probably, I still would have liked like the life system being enabled or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel like that was more incentive. It still feels like I've been able to just blitz through it. I know because like half of it is because I'm not looking for the emeralds, but still. The bosses, I understand and I do see why people probably aren't fond of them. Because they are very long. Again, I'm like 99% sure that they've done it so that in the main story you have to hit the boss like 6 times and the final boss 12 times, and that in Trip's story you have to hit every boss 12 times and then the final boss like 24 times. I'm like positive that's what's happened here. But either way, I'm still enjoying it. Very delightful game. I think it's a shame this game's been kind of overlooked. Like for whatever reason, I swear it came out around the same time as Frontiers, and if that's the case, then yeah, it's a shame. I definitely think people need to give this game a go. I know I was one of those people where I kind of like looked down my nose at it a little bit, but I definitely think people should give it a go. I think it's worth it. I would be curious to know how it plays on multiplayer. I feel like it wouldn't be as fun if oh my god. Adam. Oh god. Adam the Mug, thank you for the $10. Looking back, I agree this game is overhated, but don't worry, Sonic Twitter will eventually start calling this game a masterpiece once the next one comes out and they can complain about that one instead. You're right, they need a new scapegoat. But yeah, no, I've been really enjoying it. I definitely am glad that I decided to give it a chance. Cause I'll be honest, if I wasn't streaming, like I've been doing, I probably wouldn't have. And it's a damn shame. So obviously we're back to streams now. On Thursday, me and Devon will be will be returning to Dark Mysteries: The Soul Keeper, and hopefully finishing that game. And killing the Revenant. I can't remember that guy's name. And then on Friday, it's the Try Not to Laugh challenge. Yeah. It's very good to be back, despite the scuff. Because, of course, don't keep your hopes up. My hopes aren't high, don't worry. But yeah, it'll be very nice to get back to form. I think that's about it. We got the new goal, I've talked about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Goodbye.